Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get sick.
Go. 180!
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
120!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. To throw is Wentz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Here's Cody Parkey now for the Eagle field goal. And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know.
Here we go. 280! Switch up.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Play action. Now Wentz. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Ready? 5-9. Done. 98's the mic. Done.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Working from the gun, Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 22. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys have now moved out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Straight 15, straight 15. We got motion. Back up, back up.
Wentz now to throw. His throw incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe, close, to letting it slip away.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly...
Here we go, here we go. 120! Watch the run, watch the run.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check, 53's mine. Check, 53's mine. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 74, 74. 53's mine. 53.
Back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under 1 minute to go in the game.
Here we go, here we go. 57, come on. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go. Black, come on. Check. Kill. Here. 57 to Mike. Blue down.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Into the red zone, Wentz. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.